Now, I want to know, I just overheard you say there's going to be a Christmas special. Can you give us some insight into exactly what we're going to see on this? I can imagine it's going to get a little bit crazy, right?
Go ahead.
It starts off with Stewie going to see Santa Claus in a mall, and right at closing time, and the Santa blows Stewie off, so he decides he's going to go to the North Pole and kill Santa. And it's a road show with Stewie and Brian heading up to the North Pole.
To kill Santa Claus.
And they find
And it's got 4 musical numbers. It's an hour long. It's really sort of like our own version of a nod to those old Rankin Bass, Christmas specials of our childhood.
Knowing you guys, is there any nod to the old Mexican Santa Claus movie where Santa Claus fights Satan at all? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh, you guys have never seen that?
You talking about the South Park thing?
No. There's a movie from like the 50s with Santa Claus, and he battles Satan, and it's an old go on Amazon. It's just called Santa Claus. I thought you guys.
No.
Wow.
I haven't seen it.
I'll go on Amazon. Yeah.
Now I'm going to check it out.
And you also have an hour-long murder mystery coming up. Can you give us sort of the hint at what the storyline for that is?
A lot of our core cast is just gathered in a mansion for a reason that I don't want to give away, but we're going to actually kill off a few people, and
People start getting murdered.
and one of our cast is going to be identified as the murderer, and we actually went out of our way to not only make it as funny as it can be, but also to write like a good, decent murder mystery. So I hope fans appreciate it on both levels.
There are fans of that genre in our writer's room,
Definitely.
and Seth, namely, is a big one, and he wanted to do this, and we all rolled up our sleeves and tried to put something together that made sense.
Okay, and we know that the Return of the Jedi episode, I'm not sure what it's called yet.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
Yeah, Family Guy, it's a trap. Yeah.
Now, can you give us some insight into what that one is? And are you having so much success with those standalone DVDs that you're going to start breaching into other movies once you run through the entire trilogy, or are you going to do the new trilogy?
I don't think we're going to do the new trilogy just yet. I think doing those 3 sort of took a lot out of us
Because
because
we're going to take a break from those
and just
once we finish.
do regular episodes, because really that's the thing that we love doing the most. So.
Yeah, and those were as fun and as exciting as they were. They're exhausting, and they just tax our staff, the writers and the animators and the directors, to try to step up and make those as good as they can be.
I was just clued into something on the Cleveland show that one of the voice actors noticed that the boobs on one of the women were growing, but the writers didn't ever realize it, and she noticed it because she was watching episodes from episodes. Do you ever see or catch anything that the animators throw in there that none of you guys ever thought was in there or noticed like that they're increasing breast size or doing anything else that's a little bit weird?
Every so often I'll notice that one of the directors or assistant directors has drawn themselves into a crowd scene. That's true. You look in the background and you go, I've never seen that guy before, and you go, oh, that's because it looks like, Bob
that's
over
one of our
in
storyboard artists, so that's assistant director.
Yeah.
Weird, but nothing else that you guys have caught that just kind of...
Nothing subversive. Yeah. Often there's jokes thrown in, and some of them are great, and then other ones we say, no, maybe not, maybe pull it out, but yeah.
Yeah, nothing secretive or underhanded.
Right.
That we know of.
How many hour-long episodes are they allowing you this season? Just the 2, or is there going to be more?
Well, actually, if you count the Return of the Jedi, it'll be 3, because we're starting, our season premiere is an hour-long murder mystery episode, and then the Christmas show is an hour-long, and then we're finishing the season with the Return of the Jedi one, which is so 3 hour-long episodes. We got a very jam-packed season. I think people are going to really enjoy it. And a lot of terrific episodes in between, too. Those are sort of our big landmarks, but really fun stuff in between all that, too.
Yeah, sometimes we throw the network for a little bit of a loop because we'll write a story that's supposed to be a half hour, and then we'll be like, could we make this an hour? And then they have to...
Okay.
They've been nice enough to accommodate us by frantically shuffling around their schedule to accommodate an hour Family Guy.
Okay, and one last question, and please forgive me because I'm not sure what's going on with this. I'm watching TBS and it says live action Family Guy episode next. I never heard about it, and I don't know what that was because I missed it. The TV, I got up and left and didn't see it. What was that?
I don't know. The only thing I can think of is we did an extra show in conjunction with our 100th episode where we showed a bunch of episodes of Family Guy to people who we knew would hate it, and then he interviewed them afterward. They didn't know that he was the creator, and basically tried to get them to say how much they hated the show. I don't know if that was...
Yeah, that was like after our 100th episode, we did this bonus half hour.
So it wasn't like you went out and found actors that looked like all the characters in the show and put that out there.
Not yet, we haven't.
We have talked about that, though.
Would that be a movie or just an episode of the TV
Probably just an episode, but not for a while.
And that guy that they said was the guy in high school. Do you know what I'm talking about? That
I
high
know
school
what you're
yearbook
talking about.
photo?
Yeah.
What was
That's
with the
legit
story
or
with
not.
that?
I've seen that on the internet, but I don't know if that's real or not.
Yeah,
But
that's nothing like that has come out of our office.
You haven't tracked that guy down to be in an episode at all?
but maybe we need to.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Do you have his number?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not his agent, but if I find something out, I'll send it on to you guys. So thank you.